Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 9, Chapter 2. Charming Saplings. The magnificent mansion that was created by the sages of the past for the peaceful and prosperous existence of their succeeding generations, the mansion called Sanatana Dharma, has crumbled through the wanton neglect of the sons and daughters of Bharata Mata. Now, peace and joy are to be found only among these little children. The elders have lost the art, the discipline of regaining them and retaining them. These children are fresh, charming saplings who can be made by care and love to blossom into ideal citizens of this land. Citizens who are able to understand and practice the great disciplines laid down by the sages for their liberation through self-realization. The mother and the father must bear a major share of the responsibility for the proper upbringing of children. The earliest years of life are the most crucial. The skills, the attitudes, the emotions, the impulses that make or mar the future are built into the foundation of life in those early years. The parents can help or hinder the making of that foundation strong and straight. But the parents have no equipment now for this basic role. They have no faith in their own ancient culture. They themselves have no mental peace, no sadhana, no spiritual discipline, which the children can imbibe from them. Children must grow up in homes where their parents honor their own parents in their turn and are happy only when they serve their elders. Only then will children revere their parents. This must be taught to them by example rather than by precept. Schooling is a waste if children do not learn lasting virtues, do not develop strength of character as a result of the process. They must learn reverence for parents, teachers, and elders. Now, they learn a number of copybook maxims, but they do not put a single one into practice in daily life, for practice is present nowhere. Plant the seeds of love in tender hearts. Even as children, they must learn the glory of God, who is their inner reality. They must understand that they are not the body, but they are the one Dehi, indweller, who is the Dehi in all. Through bhajan, singing of devotional songs, and through shravana, listening to tales of God's glory, these elevating truths can be handed over to them by teachers and parents who are themselves aware of these and practicing them in daily life. Learn your own news before getting excited about the news of others. Learn the A, B, C, and D of your own alphabet, and then you will be better able to guide others in their learning and life. Do not ridicule the children when they go to a temple or a sage and show interest in bhajan or worship or dhyana. Many elders believe that there is time enough for such pastimes after one has lived for 60 years. People who spread this nefarious doctrine are ruining the lives of their dear ones. They do not condemn the wrong and encourage the right. There are others who by their behavior and habits at home, in full view of the children, inculcate the habit of uttering lies, gambling, drinking, etc. Plant in those tender hearts the seeds of love, sympathy, truth, justice, charity, compassion, repentance and self-control. That is the prime duty of all who deal with children. When the father asks the child to tell some lie to the one at the door that he is not at home, or when he asks his child to reply to a phone call that he has gone out, the vice of dishonesty is implanted in the child. Do not burden the tender brains with all kinds of lumber, information that can never be put to use, facts that warp and twist truth, etc. Teach them only as much as they can use beneficially and as much as can be of direct help to them in their lives. Train character more than brains. The parents first and foremost, the children next, the comrades, playmates, and companions next, and the various levels of society later. These shape the character of the children and the destiny of the country. You must revere the teacher so that the child may revere him. The teacher too must become worthy of reverence and aware of his high role. This school, bearing this name, has an unequaled responsibility in this regard. Sri Sathya Sai Convent School, Rajamundry, January 19th, 1969.